All right, I'm just going on a little, I don't know if you can call it a hike, but it's a little trail down in the reservoir. They got little ponds and creeks all throughout here. It's pretty nice. I've been playing down here since I was a kid. This whole reservoir is fed by a couple washes, and you know, out here in the desert, we get all our water at once. But yeah, I haven't been down here in a little while, and I used to take my dogs to run around down here and play in the water, and hell, I used to swim in this water too. And some people say you probably shouldn't, but I mean, we had fun, and I'm not dead, so I don't have any diseases on any extra fingers. But we're gonna take a walk around here to the. It gets really pretty down on the other end of this. Sometimes you see this water right here, it's all full, like right after it rains and stuff. There's an overflow into the big pond, which is really deep. There's no fish in here, so there's not really any information on Fish and Game about like how deep the lake is or anything like that, but I can tell you I've seen it very low, and I know that thing is, it's over 100 feet deep. It has to be. I've seen it very low. It's pretty full right now. Maybe on the way back we'll walk around and check it out. But yeah, they got all these little trails in here, and if you think about, I don't know, you want to go sneak in here and go fishing, I mean, there's fish in here, but they're just like goldfish and stuff. They're more to control the mosquito population, I think, because it'd be pretty bad for the neighborhoods around here if they didn't have any fish. I think I'm gonna go. Should I go that way? I'll go this way. Yeah, this little wall right here is exactly where I'd get my dogs to like water. I take them when they're puppies, and I'll walk down till somewhere's right in here. I'll get up on the wall and walk across, and you know, it ain't nothing to just step over this here. And the dogs, they'd either come or they didn't, but I would keep walking, and they would always come. Once you do that, you know, 4 or 5 times when they're a puppy, they start to enjoy it. Yeah, my dogs have been all through this water. But yeah, there's some really pretty trees down here. They're starting to change color, because even though I'm in a flannel, it's kind of hot right now. It was nice and cool this morning, but yeah, we're starting to get to one of the first little ponds right here. This feeds another pond back there, which is, I don't know how deep it is. I've always seen this one pretty full. I don't know what they do with this water. There's 2 good-sized ponds out here. We'll go that way here in a minute. But I have seen schools of goldfish in here and stuff. It's all pretty cool. I'm gonna come around here. This has always been my favorite spot right here. I've taken the dogs here. I've swam in here. It's only a couple feet deep right in here, and the dogs love it. I don't know what all that plant life is right here in the middle. When I used to come here, that wasn't there. This was all one little pond, and it was all about maybe at its deepest 4 feet deep. Yeah, we get ducks in here and everything, which, I don't know, some people, depending on what side of the country you're on, it might not seem cool, but it's, you know, stuff like that's cool in Arizona, because we kind of hold it to be kind of special, because we don't get to see this kind of stuff usually. You got to go way out of your way. Yeah, see, this is where the pond gets bigger. I'm sure there's turtles and stuff in here, but there we go. Oh yeah, look, there's a duck over there. I don't know if the camera can see him, but he's over there. Oh, I left my headphones on. There we go. Oh, there's a couple more ducks. They're way over there, just swimming into the middle right now. Huh. Let's take a walk around, see if we can't find another opening. Yeah. It's always real pretty down here, even in the summertime. You get a lot of shade. It's nice to walk around out here. It's just, if you're gonna walk around, you know, in the summertime and you're not from around here, take at least a gallon of water with you, because we get people just about every summer from out of town, and they go for a walk with a bottle of water, and they end up dying of dehydration out in the middle of nowhere, you know. And you don't think about it, you know. It sucks to lose a life, but think about how much resources it just takes to get your dead body out of the mountains or somewhere. You know, you got a bunch of people spending their time looking for you, and then once they find you, you know, depending on where you are, they might have to go back and get some kind of stretcher or fly in a helicopter and get you out of there. You know, just, I'm not gonna go wear my Arizona clothes somewhere where it gets, you know, 15, 20 below zero. All my gear can't hold up to that. But people who are native to here, I mean, we might be able to get by with going on a hike with very little water, because our bodies know how to handle it. Ooh, this mud is pretty slippery. That's about as close as I'm gonna get. Yeah, so this is just around the corner. I was standing pretty much right there. Yeah, it's real nice in here. Yeah, back in the day, me and my dogs would just swim across this thing, which I took my dogs to the park one time, and it was, you ever get that being a parent, and when your kid or something does something really embarrassing and you just have to put your head down and shake your head? Well, I always took my dogs over here, and then I was meeting someone at the park. I can't remember who, at like an actual park, not a reservoir. And there's a pond there, and I seen him, and I walked over to him. I didn't realize my dogs didn't follow me. And when I turned around, they were sniffing around where some squirrel had been. And then I called them. They both looked up and seen that I was on the other side of the lake. And so instead of running around, they just jumped in. Oh yeah, look, there's those ducks. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can see 5 right now. Yeah, so anyways, they looked up and seen that I was on the other side of the lake. Instead of running around all the way around the lake, they just jumped in and swam across, and I'm like shaking my head. You know, this was before I had kids. And I was like, man, fucking embarrassing ass dogs. But yeah, if I took my dogs here now, I don't know if they would jump in. Huh. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go up here a little more. I know there's an area around here where it's pretty open and easy to get to. Yeah, see, all these trails are made by Parks and Rec, so they can come through and keep, I mean, it might look overgrown to you, but like they want to keep some of the vegetation down. You know, if any of this catches on fire or anything, it's all tightly packed in here. Yeah, this is a nice area right here. Yeah, I brought my kids down here, my wife. Just take a little hike. It's pretty easy. I mean, a hiking trail, I mean, It might as well be paved. It's not a real bad, it's more like a walking trail. Look at that, you see that branch going out there? That's right where I throw a lure, just right in that area. But there's no fish in here. I'm surprised I haven't seen a turtle shoot out into the water yet. Yeah. Yeah, look at all this right here. That's pretty good stuff. Yeah, you can see I'm just in tennis shoes walking out here. Oh yeah, here we are. See, I remembered where I was at. Yeah, sometimes this is either full of water or it's not. Oh look, there's some kind of bird right there. Oh, it's a hawk. Look at that. Wow, he's in the water. And he took off. I scared him away. But yeah, I bet you, being that shallow, I bet you that guy sits right up on that tree and waits for a fish to come by, and he just, I mean, that's not usually how hawks hunt, but fucking birds are smart, man. They figure shit out. This is kind of slick right here. Does it get rocky right there? I don't really want to slip and butt. I'm just going to walk around like that. Yeah, we used to ride our bikes down in here and everything. This is where we'd come to play as kids. And this is like right in the middle of town. But this is the closest to any kind of, you know, outdoors that we got. Where you can go and, I mean, you can't get lost in here. It's only so big, but, I mean, the area where I walk, that's not even a quarter of this place. I forget the name of the park that this is attached to, but if you want to Google map it, it'd be Ajo and what's the name of that street? Ajo and Country Club. There's the sports complex, and this is directly north of the baseball field, the Keno Stadium. Oh, I heard something in the water. Huh. Yeah, I should have worn my boots. But yeah, that's where that hawk was, right up under this tree there. It's pretty cool. Hell, after this, I might even go get the kids, bring them back down in here. Which, I don't know why they don't stock, I mean, I don't know why they don't allow fishing here. Maybe they don't want people leaving all their shit in here. This is kind of, I mean, it's not pristine. After big rain, you might see a tire pop up in here, some trash or something, but it's pretty clean. I haven't really seen a whole lot of stuff. Got a funny story. We grew up around here, and that might be what I heard was one of them ducks. We grew up around here, and one day me and my cousin, we decided we were gonna build a boat, and we had an old wheelbarrow in the backyard. We took that wheelbarrow off, screwed some planks of wood to the bottom of it, some outriggers and everything, and we hiked that in. It must be, I don't know, maybe 1.5 miles, 2 miles from the house to get here to the water. We put that thing in the water, it sank like a rock. That was pretty good. My cousin lost a shoe in the mud. Oh man, he had to walk all the way home with one shoe. That was pretty good day there. Years later, we built a boat and it actually worked. Yeah. That might be something we need to do again. I got a boat that I've been meaning to do some work on, but between that and my motorcycle, I mean, I'd rather have my motorcycle going right now because I don't got a truck to pull that boat. It's a big boat. We might get that going one of these days. Here we go. Look at that. That's a pretty scenic view there. Huh. Yeah, you can tell these aren't park ducks. Yeah, they've probably been to the park, but you know, usually the ducks at the park don't give a shit if you're by them. These ones, I've been walking around the pond every time I come to where I can see them. They switch where they were at because they don't want to be close to me. Yeah, see, we're down in the low spot. Most of this is just desert. But you get down here by the water, start growing these trees. Yeah, it's real nice. Huh. Alright, well, I'm going to walk around a little bit more and I'll cut this off, and I don't know when I'll be able to get it on the channel there because I'm waiting on a charger for my laptop so I can get some video editing, so these videos don't have to be so long. I can cut out the boring parts or whatever. But there you go. This is where I used to mess around when I was a kid. Right in the middle of town. A lot of people don't know about this.